When it comes to buying snacks from the supermarket, we have a wide range, which makes it very convenient for you, but it's usually super expensive because you find that a small packet of maybe some peanuts, it's quite expensive. Now, I'm going to be showing you a very easy way that you can make some delicious coated peanuts at the comfort of your home, and it's going to take around 30 to 40 minutes at most, and it's going to be cheaper for you because the quantity is going to be more. This is half a kg of peanuts, which I'm going to be sorting. I'm going to transfer to my working surface. Then I'm going to pick out any rotten peanuts or stones in the peanuts. It's going to take you around a minute to sort out your peanuts. This is the amount of rotten peanuts I have from half a kg of peanuts, and at this point you're going to be preheating your oven at not at 180, at 200 degrees Celsius for around 10 minutes. You're going to transfer the peanuts back in a bowl. You're going to wash your peanuts for around 2 times to get rid of any dust or dirt in the peanuts. So that is what I'm going to do so in a minute. When washing your peanuts, avoid rubbing on the peanuts too much because the skin is going to come straight off immediately you soak or you wash your peanuts. Mine are ready, so the next step is going to be adding a little bit of salt before roasting. So you're going to need around a 1/4 cup of water and 1 heaped teaspoon of salt. You're going to stir until the salt is fully dissolved in the water. Transfer in. Then you're going to mix up once more so that every peanut can get that salted water. Once you're done, you're going to pick a baking tray. Transfer in the peanuts. Spread the peanuts on the baking tray evenly so that they can perfectly roast in the oven. And you're going to be doing so at 200 degrees Celsius for around 15 to 20 minutes. During this time, the peanuts are going to soak in that salty water, hence they're going to be well seasoned. So don't skip on the salt. As the peanuts are roasting, you're going to need some sugar. We have some milk powder, 4 eggs, nutmeg, some all-purpose flour, which you're going to be using for the second step. So see you after 20 minutes. When the peanuts are ready, wait for around 5 minutes for the peanuts to cool down, and as they're cooling, you'll catch a crackling sound from the peanuts. That means that they're perfectly cooling down, ready for you to enjoy. Been around 3 minutes, and as you can see, the peanuts are perfect. In a bowl, you're going to be adding in the dry ingredients, and I'm going to start off with my flour. That is 2 cups. Add in a 1/3 cup of sugar, which is quite optional. 15 grams of milk powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Mix up using a spoon or a whisk. When it comes to flavor, the nutmeg is going to add in a very nice flavor to your coated peanuts, while the milk powder is going to add in a creamy taste on each peanut. The all-purpose flour is going to coat the peanuts, and the sweetness is going to add in a little bit of sweetness. If you don't love your peanuts sweet, you can reduce the amounts of sugar. Once the dry ingredients are fully combined, it's time for the wet ingredients, and I'm going to be cracking in around 3 to 4 eggs. The eggs are going to bind all the ingredients together, so you're going to whisk. And by now, the peanuts have cooled enough for me to handle. So now time for the next step, which is going to be coating the peanuts. Then into my bowl, I'm going to add in my peanuts. Roasting the peanuts is going to cook them on the inside, so don't skip this step. And once done, you're going to be adding in your eggs. So I'm going to add in half. Coat the peanuts with the eggs. Then you're going to gradually add in some all-purpose flour as you toast the peanuts, just like this. And this is a perfect way to coat the peanuts with the dry ingredients. With every toss, the dry ingredients are going to coat each peanut. You can also use your hands, but I find that toasting is much easier and less messier. So just keep on adding the dry ingredients. You can also use a spoon, add in a little bit more flour, and within 1 to 2 minutes, the peanuts will be well coated, ready for frying. When you notice some of the peanuts sticking on each other, just separate using a spoon and continue adding in the dry ingredients. This is how your peanuts are going to be looking after the first round. So you're going to add in the rest of the egg. Add in the rest of the flour as you mix. Toasting, adding some more flour until the peanuts are fully coated with the dry ingredients. This is a very repetitive process, so you can add in some more eggs, some more flour until you get the perfect coating. I'm going to be coating mine twice because I don't want a huge coating on the peanuts. I'm going to pick a spoon, separate the peanuts which are stuck on each other. On the last round of coating your peanuts, you're going to place a frying pan with cooking oil over medium-low flame. When perfectly coated, this is how your peanuts are going to be looking like. So I'm going to clear my working surface, then we're going to be frying our peanuts. Your oil shouldn't be too hot, so you're going to drop in some of the peanuts. Once you notice small bubbling, the oil is ready to add in some more peanuts. So carefully, you're going to drop in the rest of the peanuts into the cooking oil. Line a plate with kitchen paper towel so that the peanuts can drain the excess oil, and you're going to be frying your peanuts for around 2 to 4 minutes or until the exterior has a nice golden brown color and the peanuts are perfectly fried. You can see we're starting to get that perfect color on the peanuts. Check on the peanuts. And let me tell you, the aroma in the kitchen right now is absolutely so good. I'm getting excited. I'm going to fry for another minute. When the color is this gorgeous, you're going to just skimmer, scoop out, shake off any excess oil, and transfer to your plate, ready for the next round. I did the next round by carefully dropping in on the side of the pan so that you don't splash oil on yourself. And also avoid overcrowding, because the temperature of the oil is going to drop and you're not going to get some crispy peanuts. Keep on tossing so that you get that even golden brown color. The first round was a little bit on the dark side, so this round is perfectly browned. So I'm going to transfer to the rest. It has taken me around 15 minutes to coat my peanuts and to fry. That means that this recipe is totally worth trying, because it's a nice way to enjoy some delicious snacks at the comfort of your home. Try as much as possible not to add in any flour remaining in the bowl. Toss and let the peanuts fry. As the peanuts are frying, you're going to notice foaming on top. That's because of the eggs, and it's quite okay. This is how my coated peanuts are looking, and they're super hot. So I'm going to wait for the peanuts to cool for around 5 minutes so that we can taste. When the peanuts have cooled a little bit, I'm going to transfer to a bowl just for presentation. When the last round is ready, I'm going to transfer to the plate to cool a little bit. This recipe is a perfect way to impress your guests or your family, because they're a perfect snack. They're crispy on the outside, nutty on the inside, and they're so delicious. Hope you'll be giving this recipe a try. And let me tell you, each bite is going to be so good.